We're doing a tattoo tour makeup free. So let's start with the earliest ones, and that is my wrist. You can see I have a karma tattoo and a little lotus outline. I actually got these 2 separate times. I was exactly 18, and I remember I was just early to work. I worked in fashion at the time for a designer that I adored, and I just had time to kill and said, fuck it, I've always wanted a tattoo, let's do it. The next one I got came way later when I was about 23. See, I was in a relationship where I felt like I was the only one bringing anything to the table, and I was spending so much money. So after we broke up, I realized I had extra money. And there used to be a tattoo shop near me, and I went in, and there was this girl who was basically complaining that she comes from a really good tattoo shop in the city, but when she works here at her father's shop, nobody ever wanted to let her do anything because she was a girl. So I was like, fuck that. I've always wanted a tiger. Do you want to just cover my arm in a tiger? Now, this actually was never finished because we had a lot of issues in our scheduling, and then she moved. The shop just closed one day and I could never go back. So this is the tiger from then. I do still love it. People love it, but I actually had it envisioned with more flowers around. Eventually I'll do something about it. And then we got to my post-cancer era. That is right, I only had 3 tattoos until after cancer. It was after I beat cancer, I realized 1, my body looked so fucking different, and 2, I was so sick of waiting all the time to get stuff done. I just wanted to live my life. So I went on a bit of a tattoo spree. The first one I got was actually, I went on a Bumble BFF date with this girl, Sydney, who I still love and hang out with. And we got these little poke and stick wrist tattoos at the event. It was for a tarot book release, and they had somebody doing flash tattoos there. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. It actually didn't hurt, and it healed really fast. So I'm a big fan of it. I love it. It's also just a funny story for how I met a friend. Next up, we have Bulma Bunny. Ignore that I didn't shave my legs. I didn't expect to do this right now. But this one, I don't think it was my next tattoo, but it is one of my favorites. It was done because I saw this designer who did tattoos in this sewn-on patchwork style, which reminded me so much of my high school days, sewing patches onto everything. And I will say, it was probably one of the more painful ones, not because of location, but because there's so many tiny lines. After a while, I got so fucking sick of it, I thought I was gonna lose my mind. So let's continue with the top part of my body because it's just easier. I have here, one of my favorite animes is Nana. So I got the cups that they both bought together when they moved in together. That is the Nana cups. And then I also at the same time got this brat tattoo because everyone, I talk about it all the time. I'm the biggest brat. I'm such a pain in the ass. I've been like that all my life. So I was like, I'm just gonna wear it on my sleeve. And then of course another ode to Nana, but also one of my favorite designers, Vivienne Westwood. I love this. I want this necklace so bad. I want the lighter that was in Nana so bad. So hard to find. And then I also got from a visiting designer or tattoo artist, I got this hand scribbles, which I think I'm gonna actually get something similar around the rest of my arm, but I got a little evil eye in the middle that I really like. It's just like a cute one. I'm like, it slays. This is my favorite tattoo, and people ask what is my favorite because my community helped pay for it. This was one of my favorite tattoo artists ever, and I did a fundraiser as it helped me reclaim my body post-cancer because she's very big, pretty expensive. So this one is Cardcaptor Sakura with a little chibi moon on top. It combines 2 magical animes that meant the world to me. I can't stress enough. It meant the freaking world to me. How cute. She did so good. I love it so much. Onto the other arm, I got this dagger. It represents one of my deities. So that one also very pretty. And then another one to mean something for my deities there. We've got Ghost Kitty because I love ghosts. And then also the flowers I got specifically I chose because these are the flowers that my grandmother grew in her backyard. So it just makes me think of her. And then of course, Hades. I got a little symbol for Hades on my finger. I'm gonna get it touched up soon actually. Then we have the most painful tattoo ever, my chest. I had to do this one twice because the genius, I got sick after the first time I got it and the antibiotics pushed out some of the ink. So then I had to get it touched up again. It hurt like hell every time, but this is actually another one meant for a deity of mine. I wear her close to my heart and I think it came out really cute. I think it's like a really nice, it's in a good placement. It feels like jewelry to me, so I love it. Now let's move on to my legs. So thigh 1, we have more Nana. I am actually very obsessed with this anime, so don't be shocked. Then I got this ghost kitty. I love her. Look at Hello Kitty ghost. This is like my spooky leg, because as you can see, I also have another ghost. And then ghost type Pokemon. We've got Drifloon, Mimikyu, Gengar. I'm a ghosty girl. This was from a gumball machine that I saw that this girl who does amazing work, she has a few of my tattoos now, had Kuromi in the gumball machine and I needed it. And she also did this bow. She also did this Hello Kitty actually. So she did these three. And I think my spooky leg is coming along very cute. This is another ode to Didi of mine, but look at how badass. It's all pink, black, and red. And I spotted this artwork on a page and I thought, holy shit, I need that. That is the most beautiful piece of art I've ever seen. I love it. I actually can't wait to go back to this artist because her style is so freaking amazing. All right, we're done. So how many tattoos did you count? Because I lost count. And I do have a few more coming up in the next month or so. Not a lot. And then I'm taking a break until maybe the end of the year. But that's my tattoo tour, babes.